Oh, well, better get going here. It's that time again. We're going to look at some more two-step equations. Of course, we know our friends that remind us about the order of operations. Purple elephants merrily dance after sunset. Purple ears make dairy animals super. Parachuting emus may drop around Seattle. Those are all ways of helping us remember PEMDAS. Parentheses first, exponent second, multiply or divide from left to right, add or subtract from left to right. Now, the one thing about the one thing about PEMDAS is that with parentheses, they can come in all sorts of variety. And then also, it almost looks like you're supposed to multiply before divide or add before subtract. So, hello, gems. Look at these wonderful gems. They're shiny, they're pretty, they'd probably be nice, fit into some jewelry. But gems also reminds us about the order of operation. But you'll notice the letters are, well, a little bit different. And there's only 4 of them, and that's key because the hierarchy is only 4. Right? We've got our grouping symbols, right? Instead of parentheses, we talk about grouping symbols because parentheses come in all sorts of varieties. Then, of course, it's still exponents afterward. But with gems, it's more clear that it should be multiply or divide, not multiply first and divide second. And gems also makes it more clear that it's subtract or add, not add first and then subtract later, right? So gems, yes, some of the cool kids are doing gems instead of PEMDAS. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so if we want to solve, we're going to actually go backward. Instead of waiting or adding subtracting at the end, I will start by attacking that adding or subtracting, and I'll undo it. Opposite of adding 8, subtracting 8. Right? You might say, hey, I think I've seen this example before. Possibly so. Opposite of multiplying by 5, dividing by 5. And so we get an answer of 3. So when we solve, we actually want to go backward and undo the operations. That's different than evaluate. Evaluate is when we're going to go forward and just do everything. Gee, I wonder what the answer is going to be. I see 5 times 3 plus 8. So first, I will actually do the multiplying. 5 times 3 is 15. Now I'll do the adding, and I get 23. Right? So this is really kind of cool because when I do 5 times 3 is 15, notice that we ended up doing 15 divided by 5 to get 3, right? So here we start with the 5 times 3 is 15. Here we end with 15 divided by 5 is 3. Over here, when we evaluated, we ended by adding 8. When we solved, we started by subtracting 8. Right? So those are extremely similar to each other. Ooh, I wonder what's going on. Ooh, I think we got a word on the way. And it looks like it's time. We should divert our attention to our worksheet now. Right? You got a good potpourri of questions to work on. So have at it. Let's get some math done. It'll be fun. It'll be exciting. It'll be fun and exciting. Moo.